Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. They go play fake. Mahomes. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Chiefs at 9-1 on the year, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he gets us to the other side of midfield. Sean McVay unhappy on the sidelines visibly. He's made the decision to reach for the red flag. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. A give up the middle to Akers. And he is going to lose yardage here. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll go again here with Akers. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now Stafford. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Jordan Berry out to punt on 4th down.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17.
13 yards the tally on the return there.
And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Rams force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
I credit the tackle to Juan Thornhill.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Going right back to Akers.
Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves them with a 3rd down and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Open man right side is Cup, complete.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him. even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And that play stopped behind the line by a corner. Trent McDuffie getting in there.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again.
And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
On 2nd down, back to Henderson.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Stafford now to throw. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Rams are once again back in front.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Takes it at the 7. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
The slot man in motion right. Mahomes now on 1st down.
That one to the sideline and a nice catch there. He stays in bounds, but a penalty marker is down as well.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 1st down, Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
32.
Throwing is Stafford. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Stafford to Higbee there. Rams first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one.
Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
40 got.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And he's got this one to Henderson. It's caught. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one.
Touchdown, Rams. Allen Robinson from 4 yards out.
And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
A pretty big opening there on first down. 8 yards up to the 33. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Mahomes' throw caught by Tony.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. From the 27, Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. They go play fake. Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15.
And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So another third down conversion, and now they've got it first and goal.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal?
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Rams will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So that, a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
32.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
126 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. This looks like a free play for Stafford.
To the right side and complete to Atwell.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
They'll give this to Akers running right.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. $13 yards remaining on second down.
20.
Here's Stafford.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. The Rams on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Back to throw. Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line.
The give running right is Akers.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now it's Stafford. And his throw is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at about the 14. 12 yards on the return that time.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. The 40, 20, 10, touchdown LA.
Cam Akers hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams use the big play to extend their fourth-quarter lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back for a 2-score deficit.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They go play action. Now Mahomes.
That'll be caught. It's Tony.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
On the give, this is Akers.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers.
And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
Here's Mahomes.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Rams are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last